Hello, and welcome to Pwnery's Kicking It Old School, Season 5, Episode 16. And, Happy Easter. So, we are back to Beyond Shadowgate, and truth be told, I forgot to watch the last episode to make sure I'm not lost. I do remember picking up a few things in this room, but we need to move. So, let's do that. Actually, let me speak to that little blue guy. Maybe he'll tell me what I'm supposed to do next. If anyone's going to believe us, we'll need evidence of the traitor's wrongdoing. We need to search the castle. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Wait a minute, can I open a moose skull? Or a elk skull? It did not open. It will not open. How about these books? They will not open. Right. Okay, how about if I use books? It did not work. How about this book? It did not work. How about this head? Nothing. Alright, so this room is bogus. I've been playing the next game after this one, and it's kind of predictable, but I just wanted to play it off camera so I remembered what I was doing, because I don't even remember playing that one before in my past. Oh, that's that room. Okay. So I need to search the castle. How many times are we going to die today, I wonder? Oh boy. Well, let's just roll the dice. Let's speak to this guy. The guard looks at you and says, "Do you have the wine?" He will be expecting it. Oh, Jed, no. No, I want to move. Move. That way. What the hell? Okay. Let's look at this plaque. Plaque says Treasury. You rub your hands together and smile widely, imagining the spoils contained within. Can I just look through the door? Unlike the wooden doors found in the rest of the castle, this steel door is clearly meant to keep everyone out. It should be no surprise that it is securely locked. Right. And I have nothing. I got jailer's keys and a gold coin. Wow. Like, we're broke. We ain't got nothing. Alright, apparently I need wine of some sort. Alright. How about this? The Great Tower of Castle Gwenethel. Okay, let's open that door. It's firmly locked. Right. Okay, so if you're wondering why it's twitching so much, I really suck at the analog sticks. Okay, can we go this way? As you step into the hallway, you see a gaunt figure approaching. A raspy voice calls out to you. Ugh, I didn't know they allowed your kind in my castle. Damn, that's racist. If you must sully my halls, then know your place and show deference. Bow your head to the royal chancellor and address me as Sir Belazar, halfling, or I'll have you reprimanded at once. You slowly bow your head, and through gritted teeth utter, "Yes, sir, Belazar," as the man walks past you down the hall. You lift your head and wonder if there's something in the water supply that turns the people here into raging jerks. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. They're all jerk-offs. Alright, well, let's go that way since I opened that door first. It's a bedroom. Okay, what do we got here? Who's this? The portrait of a stunning woman is secured to the wall. Her soft features and burning eyes momentarily mesmerize you. Okay. Small chest bears the same designs as the frame holding the stained glass image. The chest is locked. Elaborate stained glass image is affixed to the wall. It looks decorative as no light shines through from behind. Okay. Gaudy portrait of an obese man. The inscription reads, Oven Laneth, me. You recognize him as the portly man who dashed by you earlier in Gwenethel. The iron panel secures the foot of the bed. You see a small hole in the center of the panel. You know a lock when you see one. Right, but I have no keys. Let's just try the jailer keys. This item's useless here. How about here? Nothing happened. Come on. Nothing happened. Right. So this room is useless? What if I open the picture? Did not open. What if I open this? It will not open. How about this? It's locked, you moron. Yeah. Okay, so the trade room, worthless. Wait a minute. What if there's a key under the pillows? Open? You can't open that. Alright, so that's all bogus. I can't do nothing with this room. Open the other door. Yeah. Ah. Stuff. Trade office. Let's look at this. Outlined is a vague plan to defend the city against the all-out attack on its walls. There's a hastily scribbled note written on the bottom of the page. Oven. Jair's advisors did not believe the story of the king's kidnapping. That is why he has come with his army. When he discovers the king, he will surely seek vengeance. You must act quickly to dispose of the prince and pin it on him. Use the mandragora from Veldar, then execute the king. I have fled. If you fail, I suggest you do the same. Jalek. Should I take that? Let's just take it. Give me that. Okay, I can't take that. Fine. It's the same message. Alright, how about this book? The title of the closed book is A Chronicle of the Story of Cal Torlin. Okay, how about I open the book? Like, have a key in there or something. That'd be cool. You notice the book that has one page with a folded corner, as if begging to be opened to this page. It contains a passage about Prince Torlin Gwenthal, the founder of Gwenenthal. Prince Torlin Gwenthal looked across the battlefield. The barbarians had been defeated, but at a high price. With a glimmer of a tear, the prince turned his head towards the setting sun and raised his right arm to salute the fallen. He stood there silently, paying homage to those whose sacrifice opened the path to victory. Right. Let's look at the map. It's a map of the lands around Gwenenthal. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that. Markers on the map show that the city is surrounded by hostile forces. You notice that it is suspiciously only loosely attached to the wall. Well, it's about to be suspiciously taken by me then, because I'm a thief. You easily take the map off the wall and set it aside. Oh, what's this? What do we got here? The key. Yeah, boy. You want to hazard a guess where that key works? I got a pretty good idea. I bet it doesn't work on that chest. I bet it works on this stupid bed. Yeah, boy. A hidden compartment. Let's just take it. I'm not even going to look at it. Just give me the book. You reach in the compartment and take the book. You're excessively curious of its contents. Oh, yeah, duh. Just open, moron. You begin reading the sloppy handwriting. Veldar says King Aronde's embargo on Cal Zathan will be my death. This foolish embargo allows the Westland trading house of Quisit to capture Veldar's customers and diminish their strength. If I don't stop the king, the House of Veldar will expose the exclusive trade contracts I have given in exchange for my properties. If you skip ahead a few pages, or I do skip ahead a few pages. I've been haunted by a dream in which a shadowy figure tells me how to solve all my problems and silence the king. The figure revealed the warden's secrets, which I discovered were true, and blackmailing him was easy. I hired bandits and convinced the warden to install a special jailer. We attack when the king travels south. But I can't shake this feeling of being manipulated, that my thoughts are not my own. The final entry reads, I awaken in a cold sweat every night, fearing capture. Elrith is less stupid than I thought. Maybe he suspects something. This proves Oven, and Veldar are traitors. Surely there's someone in this castle you could show this evidence to. But not just anyone. You don't know who you can trust. You tuck the evidence away for safekeeping. until the time is right. Sure. Now it just says evidence. Nice. Alright, well, I don't have a key, so we're out of here. Move. South. Well. Who do I show this to? Tower access. That's a locked door, yeah. Actually, let's speak to that this guy. If anyone's gonna believe us, we'll need evidence. Yeah, we already did that. Who are we moving towards now? Hang on a second. I'll take a quick little pause here.
20 minutes later.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to make dinner for the family. So, where we left off, I need to go, I believe, to the kitchen. Or back to the kitchen, rather. So hopefully that won't become an issue. Can I go in the kitchen? Okay. No. No. Oh, I hope I didn't screw this up. Nope, we have to go this way. Right, so I can't go that way. I have to go this way. No. No, pretty sure it's not that way. I'm supposed to find a, I think it's called the cook's key or something like that. And I might have screwed it up already somehow. Maybe it's in these books. The cookbook is now in hand. There we go. Wondering if the king has a favorite recipe, you open the cookbook and find a key inside. With no more use for the book, you discard it. There we go. See? I knew there was a key somewhere. This way? Trade hall. I don't think it's this way, but I want to just try this. I don't think this is going to work, but... yeah. Okay. So, does it work in the kitchen? I wonder? Yes. Okay. Open. Yep. Move to the kitchen. Oh, I got some bread and some cheese. This brown burlap sack has the word flour written upon it. Okay. It's an invoice from the tavern. Bottle of the king's wine, X1, 1 piece. The number of zeros on the bill is astounding. It looks like the bill has been paid in full, and the wine is ready to be picked up. Ooh. So, can I take that as proof of purchase, I wonder? Yup. You reach up and grab the invoice. Back to the Rusted Blade Inn. Might grab a drink while I'm there, you think? Yeah. Alright, let me open the flour bag. Stitching on the sack is stronger than orichalcum mail. You'll need to cut it open. Looking around, you notice there's not a single knife in the whole kitchen. Huh. Okay. Is this a ladle? The damage on this spoon implies it has been It is seen use as a tool and not for cooking. It's surprisingly hard. Don't take it. You retrieve the damaged spoon. You note it feels unusually durable for a kitchen implement. What, can I like gouge out the Minotaur's eyeball or something? Can I take a pot? You failed to take it. Can I take a pan? You cannot take it. What's this? Let's just look at it first. Let's not bear trap ourselves. This serving tray is made of pure elven silver. The metal is known for its legendary ability to reflect any incident light. I bet it means incandescent light. Well, I'll take that. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. Odorous cheese. Right. Okay. Can I use the spoon on the bag? Nothing happened. Okay, so I need a knife of some sort. Let's look at the pot. An iron cauldron hangs above the hearth with mouth-watering aroma of venison stew escapes from beneath the lid. Ooh, that sounds really good. I just ate panko-crusted Alaskan pollock, and I'm already thinking about food again. And those of you who've seen me, you know I'm not, like, overweight, so I just like eating. Alright, so we can't go that way. Here? No. Not here. Maybe this way? No. Maybe this way? This way? Come on. Okay. Can I use... Oh, I don't have a key anymore. Oh, I don't have that key anymore. Can I use it on this? No. Oh boy. Alright. Let's... I wonder if I can go back to the bar. Like if I go the way I came, you know? Like so. And then this way. Okay. A secret tunnel. Oh no, I can't go that way. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try this just to see what happens. Okay? We're gonna move up to here where that camp is. Right. I was hoping he would let me use the evidence thing. That does not appear to be the case, as you can see. You've seen that death before, that's why I just kind of flipped through it quickly. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Alright, fine. Screw those guys. Oh, that is that way. Okay, you gonna see this death again too? No. Let's look at the door. Large double doors are made of stout oak wood and held in place by large iron hinges. They are shut tight and impenetrable. Alright, so I guess we're not going that way. How am I supposed to get to that king? Oh, entrance. Okay. Let's look at this. This mechanism is a castle gate control. Only the finest castles in the land can afford it. Let's use this. You pull the lever back. Sounds of grinding metal resonate through the hall as the gates open behind you. Yes, now we can leave. Yes. Yes. Now we can make it back to the bar. Hopefully. Use invoice. What do you want to use this on? The bartender. You hand the invoice to the barkeeper, curious about what kind of glorious bottle will hold wine fit for a king. Here you go, he says, handing you a most unremarkable and basic-looking wine bottle. He leans closer and whispers, I don't know how you got to be fetching the king's wine, but good job getting in the castle. Rescue our king, he finishes. Okay. Alright. If I remember right, there's a weapon I can buy for a golden coin, too. See? Let's see. Speak to this guy. Be well, little fenling. If we can do business, just make me an offer. Okay, do I use gold coin on this guy here? He takes your gold coin and says, thank you. Remember, you are getting a bargain for your trouble. Gold dagger. Right. It is an intricately designed golden dagger. It is too soft to be an effective weapon, but it may cut paper and canvas. Ah, you know what that means. We're going back to the flour bag. I purchased this pendant from a servant of the house of Danu. 'Twould make a fine gift for a far-sighted grandmother, the clerk confides with a wink. That's fake. 'Tis but a minor bauble, however, note how the gem catches the light beautifully. Shopkeeper says, appearing mesmerized. Well, what else do you got? That scroll is most mysterious. I found it on my floor holding secrets untold. Mostly I'd feel bad throwing it away. Right. What's this? Oh, no. I hit move, didn't I? Alright. Looks like a ship. That was a replica of the famed pirate galleon Aurora. I freely admit I lack the patience for crafting such a model. At least he's good at selling stuff. The craftsman who carved this snake from clay must be a master. It is extremely lifelike. It was given to the Duchess of Arfat by the legendary dwarven glass craftsman Hammerset. The dwarf made this flask especially for the Duchess to match the color of her eyes. Okay. There's two other things. There's a couple of things here. There's a couple more things here. The shopkeeper notices your interest in the bottom shelf of items. Don't bother with those. I don't keep anything of value on that bottom shelf. Well, yeah, but what if I want those things? Yeah, okay. How about this little sack? That water skin is made of hand-stitched lizard skin. The holes make it easier to carry. Can't tell if he's serious or not. Oh no, he's serious. Like, once it empties... How about this box? This old chest has designs of an elven craftsman upon it. Interestingly, it's not a chest, but a painted wooden block. And it is why I no longer buy auction lots, he says with an audible sigh. Well, you got taken. You thought you bought a chest. You didn't get shit. Hey, what's that thing on the desk right here? What's this? What? Bruh. This item was, quote, procured from the late Archmage Zeltorl by a fenling. He pauses and smiles. Maybe a relative of yours. Yeah, we're all thieves. I get it. That's the joke, right? We're all thieves. There are no honor among thieves. Alright, back to the castle. Yes. Hopefully we don't get ganked on the way in. Very good. Alright, kitchen first. Which is right here. And then we're going to use this golden dagger on this burlap bag. The flour spills like an avalanche onto the floor as you slice through the sack. Why do I want this? Wait, let me just make sure it's flour. The rich aroma of freshly baked bread momentarily reminds you of your mother's kitchen back in the fens. So I guess I want some flour. Can I has flour? You snatch up the empty sack. I want the flour. You cannot take the flour. Fine. think I know how this is going to play out. I got to go here. I think I have to either speak or give the guy the wine himself. The guard looks at you and says, "Do you have the wine?" Eagerly expecting it. Yes. Okay. Where is it? King's wine. Okay, so use this on this guy. Guard looks at the wine and speaks, "The prince be not here, but you can leave it inside. Be quick about it, and close the door on the way out. Taking me leave." He stands aside and allows you to pass. Yeah, okay. Whoop. Alright, move in. Okay. Now let's take a good look around here. What do we got here? House Targaryen? No. The great black dragon soars over a red background on this richly woven tapestry. You notice it swaying gently. There's something behind there. Fabric is woven beautifully into the scene depicting the sun setting over a battlefield. That's not cool. There's a lantern sitting on the bedside nightstand, right? Small wooden nightstand likely to hold the king's accessories. Yeah, we're gonna check that out. Right, meow. Pull the drawer open. A single item looks unusual among the expensive pieces of jewelry. Okay. Take. Whoa. You reach into the drawer and grasp the wrapped item. Suddenly it begins shrieking. You've earned the ire of a mandragora. In a few moments its screams will drive the soul from your body. You must dispose of it quickly. Okay, use mandragora on the fire. Wanting nothing to do with the creature, you throw it straight into the fireplace. Oh, that's how you get rid of that. Okay, the mandragora howls as flames crawl over its body. Embers from its flailing limbs ignite the wall tapestry, which burns as quickly as the vile mandragora. In moments, the tapestry is no more, and a magnificent suit of armor is revealed. "The luck I have," you say gratefully. "Death by mandragora is no way to go. These monsters wanted the prince to suffer," you say as your resolve renews. Okay, can I has lantern? I can has lantern. Okay, so what's the deal with this? A majestic set of armor stands against the wall. You notice the helmet and gauntlets are loose, as if they were recently moved. An inscription on the armor reads, "Torlin Gwynthal." Okay. Do I want to take helmet? Cannot take it. Okay. Can I use this guy? No. Can I open this guy? Did not open. Can I move this guy? I'm unable to move there. Okay, let's talk to the sprite. Nope, he's still talking about evidence. Huh. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? It says that it looks like this thing recently moved, right? The helmet and gauntlets are loose. Can I hit them? That's smart. Okay, that obviously didn't do nothing. Do I want to leave the wine here? Oh, I don't have it. Look, it's gone. Huh. So, now what? Use lantern on this fire? Like light up my lantern? No. Should I close this? I guess I can't do that. Okay, so... Nope. Can't hit it, can't open it, can't close it, can't use it, right? Oh, there we go. Moved his arm. Okay, can I move this arm? Yeah. Can I move the head? I don't understand what the point of that is. Oh! With a loud grinding noise, the wall slides open. Hey! That worked out pretty good. My dogs are going nuts. And that hasn't happened in a while. The portrait of the late Queen Mother. You get the impression from the painting that she was a warm and giving person. The painting of the lovely woman with flowing brown hair and a piercing gaze. You see an unusual bump on the bottom of the canvas. Oh. You're curious about the bump in the painting. Gripping the sides, you lift the painting off the wall. You hear something sliding inside the painting as you place it on the ground. Okay. Do I open it? Open painting. It did not open. Okay, what's that thing on the wall? Just the nail? Huh. Take? No. Can I cut it open? Oh man. This. Nothing happened. Alright. No. Well. Hit it? That only hurt your hand. Right, okay. This is a painting of King Leon, one of the majestic line of Gwydenthal rulers. While marveling at the detail, you hear a faint whispering sound coming from behind the painting. Move painting. Use painting. Take the painting from the wall, revealing a small hole. Stepping on the chair, you place your eye against the hole. Belazar stands quietly in the middle of the room. He slowly raises his arms and begins to chant. Before your very eyes, Belazar transforms into a hideous lizard-like creature. You feel cool air pouring in from the room beyond. The mirror ripples as a shape begins to form. The lizard man stops chanting and speaks. Master, there's been setbacks, but all is as you planned. The druid has left your tomb unguarded. Yes, master, he is here in this castle's tower. No, the pawns are of no further use. I leave now. There is much ground to cover. Through Torlin Forest, through across the Barren, and over the Gatekeeper Mountain. I will retrieve your staff before the autumnal equinox and usher. That's a. You can't do that. You back into the world. You grasp and pull your head back from the wall. The equinox is tomorrow. You have to follow him. The king, you whisper. I've got to find the royal seal and convince the prince to search the dungeon below. Your wisp companion chimes in. After we rescue King Aronde, we will follow that fiend into the Torlin Forest. Okay, I still need to open this photo, or this painting. There's still a bump on it, right? Yeah, an unusual bump on the bottom of the canvas, so what do I do with that? Maybe I use the spoon. What do I want to use this on? This. Nope. And I can't open it. And I can't close it. And I can't move it. And I can't use it. Oh, there it is. You turn the painting over to look at the back. Right? What is that? There is a faint outline under the back of the canvas. It looks like a thin circle attached to a shaft. Okay, what is it though? cannot take it. Okay, open? Cannot, okay. Can I use the spoon on this? Nope. Can I use the dagger on this? There we go. You drag the dagger along the back of the painting. Your destructive crusade against art reveals a key. Okay, I'll take that. Come here. Take key. Come on, give me a key. King's key. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. We've been out of time for the day for a while now. You want to know what's beyond that door over here? Well, you're gonna have to wait. This was Pwnery's Kickin' It Old School, Season 5, Episode 16, and if you like what you see, hit the old like button. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and maybe subscribe, or share it with a friend, or get them to join. If you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlist and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. As fun as this game is, I'm going back as soon as I'm done editing this video to the other game, which will be part of, well, what follows this game. So, thank you all for watching, and until then, we'll see you later. Really weird taking a break in the middle of a lot of action, but sometimes that's what you just gotta do. You know, cliffhanger. Bye.